America, the land of opportunity, freedom, and rampant political corruption. It's enough to make even a cynical Brit like me choke on my tea. We're here to talk about two men who've been making waves, or perhaps churning the swamp, Matt Gaetz and Donald Trump. These two have dominated headlines for their controversial actions, leaving many questioning their commitment to ethical governance. Buckle up, America, because we're diving headfirst into the murky waters of political scandals. Matt Gaetz, the Firebrand congressman from Florida, built a reputation on rejecting lobbyist money. He claims to be a champion of the people, fighting against the insidious influence of special interests. But some see hypocrisy in his actions, pointing to his close ties with certain wealthy donors. Is Gaetz a true maverick, or is he just playing a different game in the swamp? And then there's Donald Trump, a man who needs no introduction, mostly because he won't shut up long enough for one. From controversial pardons for allies to disruptive trade wars, Trump's presidency was anything but boring. His use of executive orders often bypassed traditional checks and balances, raising concerns about the abuse of power. Love him or hate him, Trump's actions have left an indelible mark on American politics. The actions of Gaetz and Trump, regardless of your political stance, highlight a much larger issue plaguing American democracy: the erosion of public trust. When politicians prioritize personal gain over the public good, it breeds cynicism and apathy among the electorate. This lack of trust creates fertile ground for division and makes it harder to address pressing issues facing the nation. Section 5, Transparency: the Disinfectant democracy needs. So, how do we begin to repair this fractured foundation of trust? The answer lies in transparency. Sunlight is the best disinfectant, as the saying goes, and that applies to the often murky world of politics. Open access to information about government activities allows citizens to hold their elected officials accountable. Transparency fosters a culture of honesty and discourages shady dealings that thrive in the shadows. Section 6. Accountability: holding power to account. Transparency is only effective if paired with accountability. When politicians engage in unethical or corrupt behavior, there must be consequences. This requires a robust system of checks and balances, a vigilant media, and an engaged citizenry willing to hold their leaders accountable. Without consequences, power goes unchecked, and corruption festers. Section 7. The stakes democracy hangs in the balance. The implications of political corruption extend far beyond a few bad actors. It undermines the very fabric of democracy, eroding faith in institutions and discouraging participation in the political process. When people feel like the system is rigged against them, they're less likely to vote, engage in civic discourse, or believe that their voices matter. Section 8. Apathy or action. The choice is ours. So, what can be done? Well, we can't just throw up our hands and retreat into cynicism. Apathy is a luxury we can't afford. We need to demand better from our elected officials, hold them accountable for their actions, and participate actively in our democracy. This means staying informed, voting in every election, and making our voices heard on issues that matter. Section 9. Restoring faith: a long road ahead. Restoring trust in government won't be easy. It requires a collective effort from both citizens and those in power. We need leaders who prioritize integrity and accountability, and citizens who are engaged and informed. The road ahead may be long, but the future of American democracy depends on our willingness to fight for it.